Shall we talk about the first five, Rossi? You've got the first 5 games to flash up, and we can talk about these. So there we go. Liverpool at home, 12:30 kickoff. Man City away, followed by Fulham at home, Brighton away, #narrative, and then Southampton away. Now, friends, obviously the first 2 games, you'd imagine only the biggest Ipswich Town optimists would say that they're going to emerge from those 2 with anything more than maybe a point. But then you look at Fulham at home, Brighton away, Southampton away, Rossi. It could be worse. It's a sort of chance maybe to start building some momentum.
You'd hope so, yeah. If we had, like, I don't know, Arsenal or something after Man City, you'd be thinking, oh, God, what start that is. But, Fulham, they're not the yo-yo team of old. They were that team who were going up and down from the Championship to the Premier League, but now they're an established team with a decent manager and some good players. So, yeah, I think Portman Road is going to be a key for us to get points, hopefully. It'll be a fortress, be sold out every week, I expect. And then, yeah, next one, Brighton. As you said, narrative there. Away trip to Brighton, that'll be interesting. They'll have a new manager. They haven't appointed one yet, have they? Or have I missed that?
They've appointed a 31-year-old who's just won promotion from the German second tier with St. Pauli.
I thought Kieran McKenna was young, but
yeah, I know. It's something like there's eight players in that Brighton team that are older than him. It's quite something.
That is mad. But and then Southampton, of course, they just got promoted with us. The Russell Martin connection as well, the rivalry there. But yeah, back-to-back away trips, which will be interesting. So yeah, you'd hope we've got some points on the board at that point to sort of start that period. I think, isn't it international break after Fulham? AJ will know this. Is that Fulham and then international break?
There's a 2-week gap in there without any games, so I assume. Yeah. We have the little. There's another thing in here actually, which will say when international date comes after Fulham. I have the full list of them here. I think there are 1, 2, 3, 4 across the season. So yeah, that'll be the first one.
Clearly there you look at that first 5 games against the likes of Southampton are going to be absolutely crucial, aren't they? And also, as you say, Rossi, home games. Portman Road is going to be so important for Town next season, as it has been the last couple of seasons. AJ, what's your take on that first 5? Once you get those brutal first 2 killers out of the way, what do you make to the rest of it?
The Fulham game's interesting because I remember when they came to Portman Road last season, Carabao Cup, obviously was a very rotated Town team, kind of a fairly rotated Fulham team. You could see the gap. So I feel like this is going to be a marker of how Town have progressed since that game. What would it have been? Start of November last year. That's an interesting one. That is one of them, again, with it being a home game, with it being a side that you wouldn't really say necessarily going to be in and around the relegation zone, but it's one where you're going to be looking out for points, you'd say. The Brighton game, I really have no idea what Brighton are going to be next season, so that becomes an interesting one. This is a team that generally kind of lingered around mid-table, but then had that run into Europe. Now, with a new manager, it feels like they're one of the unknowns. And Southampton, when we were kind of discussing the playoff final, who do you want up? I think there were a lot of Town fans thinking, well, we played Southampton over 2 games and beaten them in both. 2 very good games, entertaining games, but also 6 points. Southampton's start, from what I saw, was quite easy, so we'll see what kind of momentum they have going into it. But that's definitely the one where you're looking at taking some points if it might be a bit of a damage limitation start.
Let's not talk about damage limitation.
I'm just saying if. I'm just saying
it's June the 18th. The season's 2 months away. We're already talking about damage limitation.
Yes, these are the two of the biggest sides in world football. Just as a hypothetical, who knows? Maybe Town will come out with.
It's going to be fine. All right.